Today, the new Dragon Quest Builders lives up to the number 2 in its name. This is CheckPoint.
Hello and welcome to CheckPoint. Before we get started today, I'm afraid we have to issue a retraction for something in our last episode. Beige?
In the last episode of CheckPoint, I implied that Adam is a fan of Sailor Moon. I now know that to be false, and I want to apologize for these slanderous lies.
Instead, we would like to introduce new and improved lies. Adam is a fan of Princess Tutu, and James has Rose of Versailles bedsheets.
Independent filmmaker Connor Rentz has introduced a new mod for nature's most perfect video game, Super Smash Bros. Melee. But why, you shriek? Why would anyone feel the need to modify God's own son in video game form? How would that even be possible? It's easy. Rentz's mod de-reses the game to make it appear more like Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. By replacing the high-res characters with the low-poly models that indicate when a character is off-screen, Rentz has effectively brought the visual fidelity down to the N64 level. But Super Smash Bros. Melee 64 doesn't just look like an N64 game, it sounds like one too. Rentz has adjusted the sound effects and music so that everything feels suitably retro. And the stages. Rentz has also de-resed all of the stages, as well as created new ones based on Kid Icarus, Nazo no Murasame Jo, Panel de Pon, SimCity, and the Satellaview lobby. He's even created a stage for Fire Emblem Thracia 776 because Marth has an alternate costume to appear like Leaf, Thracia 776's protagonist. All in all, it's taught me an important lesson about art. If you look upon the works of God in awe, sometimes the only thing you can do to honor it is to destroy it with jaggy reverence.
No matter which flavor of Battle Royale game you like, the core setup is largely the same. Shoot other people before they shoot you and try to stay in the ever-moving, ever-shrinking circle of safety. But Fortnite is mixing that up a bit by introducing a new weapon called the Storm Scout Sniper Rifle. The gun, which is only available at the Epic and Legendary rarity slots, shows players where Fortnite's danger zone, the Storm, is going and where the upcoming circles of safety will be. That's quite the special ability, isn't it? One might even say that it probably makes the game significantly easier. The kind of thing that only children and babies would use. Which, given Fortnite's popularity with the middle school set, seems appropriate. So, good job, Epic. Keep developing with your target demographic in mind.
Grand Theft Auto Online has had a casino under construction for quite some time, with nearby signs stating it was opening soon. Well, soon is now, and the Diamond Casino Resort has opened for business. Specifically, clean, wholesome gambling business and not shady, illegal, killing people for their cars business that the rest of the game is built around. And to ensure that nobody is too distracted by killing each other to lose all their money to the house, the casino has banned all combat and weapons, meaning that it's quickly evolved into one of the most social spaces in the game. It's like how Las Vegas was founded, except all the criminals are there to not do any crime. Players can drink and gamble and spend their winnings on other parts of the update, like a private penthouse with party areas, a built-in spa, and slot machines, which is definitely something I would want right next to my bedroom while I'm trying to sleep. At least it'd be more humane than the private blackjack table sitting in your living room, staffed around the clock by a jovial dealer who has to stand there all night listening to you sleep. So the appeal is that you get to gamble with the money you've earned in-game, and then anything you win can only be spent within the game. That'd be like if Caesar's Palace only let you cash out to Caesar's Fun Bucks, which are only good in the casino, hotel, and presumably their takeout pizza places. Sorry, you can buy in-game currency using real-world money? That would probably explain why players in Iceland, Iran, Peru, Vietnam, and other countries with gambling restrictions, can't play any of the casino games at all. Well, I hope they patch in Virtual Cirque du Soleil and Blue Man Group pulling Penn and Teller out of a hat. If you do find yourself at the casino, though, be careful when you leave. Player mobs have started gathering outside the casino entrance to gank anyone leaving. You know, just like what happens every day in a real casino. You know, now that I think about it, this casino feels less and less realistic to me. If you built a casino and thousands of criminals showed up, it would just immediately turn into the Area 51 meme. Follow me to the vaults, everyone! They can't get all of us!
Players of Dragon Quest Builders 2 have discovered a unique quirk with one of the game's most important buildings, the shitter. As you might have guessed from the game's name, you build lots of stuff in Dragon Quest Builders 2, not only for yourself, but also the villagers that you recruit to work your lands. And you know what those villagers want above all else? A proper indoor toilet, which honestly, same. The problem is that the AI is real keen on pooping. So keen that as soon as you build a toilet, your villagers will drop everything and start lining up to drop a deuce. And while I understand that the best time to take a shit is when you're at work, the poop issue does actually impact your villagers' productivity. But wait, you say very reasonably, why don't you just build another bathroom? Which is a great suggestion, except the AI seems to be programmed to make all the villagers line up for the same toilet. On the bright side, while these poop-loving villagers may not be doing their regular work, they are still making a valuable in-game resource. Poop can be collected and turned into worm food, which improves soil and increases crop yields, which presumably allows those villagers to grow even more cabbage, broccoli, beans, and prunes, or whatever the hell else they're eating that makes them need to take 9 shits a day. Maybe try some bananas. They're supposed to help if things are a little too loose downstairs.
That was a lot of poop jokes.
Oh, I know, but I don't really get a chance to let loose all that often on the subject. I was just feeling bound up, a little impacted.
Are you quite done?
Oh, I think it's almost past.
Oh my god!
Coming up, Origin PC has figured out how to put an Xbox One X, a PS4 Pro, a Nintendo Switch, and a top-of-the-line gaming PC all together into one enormous liquid-cooled chimera of a machine they call the Big O. And while this ridiculous rig is not for sale, it is possible to hack your way to a similar build at home. All you need is whatever gaming consoles and PC parts you want to include, and a $39 desk from IKEA.
Here comes the poop story.
So we're going to try that one again, too?
So I realized I put regular in here, and that was not a poop joke, but it is now.
It is kind of, yeah, isn't it?
I'm retroactively saying I'm very smart.